Hello and welcome to this episode of Agri Marketing Mastery, where today we're going to be talking about video and how powerful the medium is when farmers are your target audience. The fact that you're sat here watching me talk right now is a great example of how powerful video content can be. As I talk, even though it's a one-way conversation, you're listening to what I have to say and making mental or even physical notes. You might not agree with everything I say, but the likelihood is that some of it will resonate with you and you'll go away with some good ideas to work into your own marketing strategy. And that's a hugely powerful thing. What it means is that I've delivered some value, and in return what I get is a degree of trust from you, which comes from you hearing my voice, seeing my facial expressions and listening to what I have to say. That's very hard to replicate in a blog post or a social media update, for example. I'd go as far to say that if video isn't part of your strategy, then you should be rethinking your strategy, as you could be missing a very important trick. In a recent study conducted by Wise Owl, 86% of businesses now use video as a marketing tool, but of the respondents who didn't currently use it, 79% plan to start doing so this year. A whopping 49% of marketers say that video has helped them increase understanding of their products or services, and 87% said that it helps them to achieve a positive ROI. 81% said that video helps them directly generate sales. All very impressive figures. So how does this apply to you? Somebody working in agribusiness wanting your content to resonate with farmers. Well, farmers are people, just like you, just like me. They consume content like anybody else, and we've found that because a lot of them are busy, video is a great way of them being able to consume information in a time-efficient way. Another reason why farmers love video content is because they simply love looking at livestock and into the operations of other farmers. When we film on farm for client projects, we always shoot lots of B-roll of the animals on the farm, where possible, in the golden hour to show them off as much as possible and create visually stunning video. And we've had feedback that farmers love watching videos like that contains that type of footage, which is why we continue to do it. One thing that's super important though is to include farmers themselves in your videos. Nick mentioned this in the first video in this series, that farmer case studies are really important when writing press releases in the hope of getting editorial coverage in the agri media. This is no less important when producing promotional videos, albeit for a slightly different reason, which is that farmers listen to farmers the most. Remember that these are shrewd, experienced, no-nonsense people who can see straight through marketing hype. They value the opinions of other farmers who are like them much more than they do the carefully crafted quotes that come out of the marketing departments of agribusinesses wanting to sell them products. Once you've identified a farmer customer who you think will come across well on camera, the rest is straightforward. When we produce video case studies, we just prepare a list of quite open questions to get them talking about their experience with the service or product, and that's a really good place to start. Some examples of these include: how did you come across the product? Why do you like it? What's your experience been like of using the product? What would be the downsides of not using it at all? And will you continue to use it, and why? These are just some simple questions that will get a farmer talking and allow you to capture some great information for your videos. From the answers you're given, you'll end up with some really nice sound bites that you can use to form the basis of your videos. Video production is just the start though. The next step is promotion. It's no good spending time and money creating visually stunning films that deliver your message perfectly if you're just going to pin it to the top of your Twitter feed and forget all about it. The good news is that there are many ways you can get relevant eyeballs on your videos without breaking the bank. You've just got to be strategic and make use of the different targeting options available to you. There might be a finite number of farmers in the UK, and not all of them will be online and available to target, but there are enough who are to run successful video marketing campaigns if you put together well thought through audiences. I'll cover video promotion in more depth in a future video, but the key message here is to make sure that as part of your video planning, a good promotional strategy is also in place. So if you're not using video in your marketing, now's the time to start. If you're using an agency and they're not talking to you about video, ask them why and get it on the agenda. Okay, so that's it for this week. See you next time.